Welcome to video number 3. So we've kind of gone through video number 1 and number 2. If you haven't seen them yet, please go back and watch them because they come in a certain order. And you're going to make a lot more sense of this video if you watch the other 2. And they're just short and sweet. So dive in, see how you go. So now video 3 is all about, we're getting a bit deeper into it now, about this mind, body and emotions and, you know, the head and the heart, light and dark, how to navigate it. So what effectively my outcome wants to be here in these videos is giving you a map and compass kind of like vibe, how to navigate it in every moment rather than having to go and do workshops, courses, no, this is on the ground stuff. So I want to share with you now. I went to the Cederberg Mountains a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, 10 days, and I had a powerful medicine journey up there, and I was shown, gosh, was I shown something. I was shown what it is to live in illusion, okay? And illusion, I mean, that was one of the hardest journeys I've ever done, and it wasn't pleasant, and nor do I want to go back and do something like that again. But anyway, it showed me the power of my mind. This whole journey had me in a lot of pain. I was crying. I mean, I was crying from a depth of place. I didn't even know where, but I was just releasing and releasing and releasing. And as it released, I was shown very, very strongly that this illusion or this pain, this suffering, let's call it suffering, this suffering that I was going through on this journey is basically my life. And that's kind of like, that's what I've done is I've basically created from a place that made me sick in the first place. And I'm wondering why I'm not moving forward or achieving to a level that I feel that I should be, because everything's so hard. And like I said in my first video, you know, I believe that many of us, especially us teachers and spiritual types, and that we are still accessing our powers from our mind, body and emotions, the negative part, the mind, the illusion. We haven't quite dropped into the full awareness, and neither have I yet. But I've got the coordinates, and I'm kind of like, I'm more there than I'm not, and I'm dismantling everything, and it's falling down like a house of cards. You don't need time to actually get to this level of enlightenment or awareness, self-realization, whatever you want to call it. It's your awareness. It's just a location shift from your head to your heart, right? That's it, and that can happen in a moment, right? Soon as you don't believe something, this done. Belief systems are powerful, man. And that's what happened to me in my journey. I was shown all this darkness, and then all of a sudden I was just like, whoa, the penny dropped. And I was like, so I have created everything from my mind, body, emotions, from lies, effectively. And I've done quite well. But it's going to explain to me why everything has been so hard, because I have, like I say, I haven't been working with my highest perspective, if that makes sense. Because some days I'm in here, some days I'm in there. So now I've dropped the illusion, okay? And I want to give you a little bit of an example now. So if you imagine a pyramid like that, okay? Okay, let me just go back. You need to have a level of darkness to be able to get to the light, right? And this is where we all get it a bit twisted. Everybody just says, no, you have to be completely of the light and that. Well, there's no balance then. Absolutely no balance. We're not just made up of feminine frequencies. We're made up of masculine frequencies. The yin and yang would be out of business if there was no, like, opposing. You've got Isis and Osiris. You have night and day. You have hot and cold. I mean, there has to be opposites. Otherwise, you just sit. And Thoth has always said there has to be a degree of separation in your life for it to actually make your wheel turn. Because this is a place of learning. This is like Earth, Gaia is a place of learning. So you need an element of separation to have the fire under your bum a little bit for you to move forward into the light. Because if you didn't have that, then you would just sit like a blob. So it's, and what all we do is like, get rid of the dark, get rid of the dark. No, you need to embrace the dark, because the only place you can find the light is in the dark. So if you're not prepared to go there, well, you ain't going to find shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bring it all in, because when you're in your heart energy and you're in awareness says yes to everything, okay? So now, let me go back to this pyramid vibe. So imagine this here. So imagine this bottom corner here is darkness. This one is light. And this one at the top here is oneness. So imagine it like the Great Pyramid with a sacred structure of you, okay? Now these bottom corners out here are quite extreme. So we've been living in extreme darkness And or we've been pendulum swinging and going extreme light, and many light workers, many people on this planet do not want to land, so they stay in the ethers, so they're way too spiritual. Or you get the other pendulum swing where you're like way too dense. So think about it, that pyramid there, this is the journey. This is the journey. We have to bring this extreme out here, this extreme out here, and we have to keep transcending, 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 transcending. And we bring it in to a place like a little perfect yin and yang. But what we do is we bring it into a place of what I call, this is the Vesica Pisces, this is another symbol, like that. So 2 circles, I need to show you this because you need to be able to see it on my pad. So it's 2 circles that basically show the opposites. I usually use this symbol for it's twin flame stuff actually, and this here. So let me show you. Right, so we have, can you see, light and dark? Those are the 2 polar opposites, and here we have the portal, which is you, which is basically going through there. That's neutrality. So that portal needs to be there, and that's where you need to be. You can't live there and you can't live there, you know. So we can be extremely happy, which is overjoy, or we can extremely dark. Neither work at all. So we have to basically keep coming, like imagine you're living in the extremes of the circle there. You got to bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, balance, 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 masculine and feminine, whatever way you want to talk about. And then here we have the portal to basically, this is your awareness, this is your isness, this is your everything. This is the connection to all that is. You are connected to everything. So if you are here or you are here and you're not here, then, you know, and equally so, if you are with the pyramid, you know, that's the journey. So we start at the base of the pyramid and we take it up, 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 until it's in a point, and effectively that is oneness. And the Great Pyramid is actually all about oneness wisdom. It's got oneness energy. It's all about just that deep connection to self. So that's your journey. So think about that. So that is what Awareness 101 is all about. So if you can kind of like embody that understanding, it's going to give you the tools, the perspective to be able to kind of like embody it. Because I have read this stuff for years and years and years, and I've kind of got it on paper, but I didn't embody it. And when I went and did this medicine journey, it showed me, and then I got it. Oh my God, did I get it? It was intense. And since then, I have been unpacking my mind, body, and emotions, and basically just releasing, which I'm going to go into on my next video on how to do that. But for now, understand your symbology. What you're working with and why, and understand that you can't get rid of the dark because you need the dark, okay? And you can't just be in the light because it's an imbalance. You know, each one needs the other. That is mastery. That is mastering the emotions. So when we talk about being in your level of mastery, basically, what does that mean? Mastering the body, mind, emotions. When you can maintain your awareness and stay in that little portal bit that I showed you in the 2 circles, when you can maintain that, then you've mastered it. That's why they call them masters, because they're just blissed out 24/7. Meanwhile, while all us lot are losing our shit because we're living in the illusion, which isn't real anyway. So that's what's happening. So we do need to bring a nice balance into that. But you don't have to be vibrating in excess in either or. It's about that neutrality, man. It's about the neutrality. So marinate that, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.